What's up, y'all? Modula back with a long video. Not a long video, but a long video in the making. It's been, what, 11 or 12 days since I posted? That's a long ass time. That's really a long ass time. I apologize for that. I took a trip recently and I just been, focused on that. So I really haven't been uploading as much as I want to. But I'm back, better than ever. You know what I'm saying? But in this video, I want to talk about creativity. I want to talk about creativity. I've come to learn that you cannot rush creativity. You cannot rush your creative side. I'm sorry if this sounds like some cars in the back. There's fucking I'm in the state park right now. So, but you cannot rush creativity. Creativity is something that naturally comes to you, and you naturally unveil that talent. You can't time creativity. Like, oh, I'm gonna create this piece of art right now, and I'm create that shit. Then you can't do that. You can't rush being creative. All the best musicians and the best artists and the best painters or whatever the fuck, they take their time with their work. They take the time that they need to produce the greatest artwork or the greatest piece of music that they can produce at that time. And putting a time threshold on the creative process results in a lack of, what's the word, a lack of authenticity. There you go, a lack of authenticity. You can't expect, I don't know what, Picasso to make a video, or not make a video, what the fuck am I talking about, to make a work of art in under an hour. Like, you can't expect somebody to do that. You have to give them the time for their brain to express what it's thinking, and what the heart is expressing what it's thinking. Because creativity is, it's, for me at least, I feel like creativity is the brain and the heart working together to produce something greater than, what they've produced before. They using all of their brain power and all the shit in their heart and soul of what they think is good, and what, what I'm saying, what they think is the best piece of work that they can put out, and they apply it in, art, music, whatever. So the main thing is allowing the artist or musician to have the time to express and put what they want to put down on paper, basically, to put it on paper. I've this is why I'm doing this whole thing right here, this nature shit right here. This is the reason why I make my videos, because there really isn't any distractions in nature, really, besides from, the birds and the bugs and shit. But there's really nothing stopping me from making the best videos and thinking clearly about what I want to do, besides being in nature, because nature allows you to have clarity and allows you to think about what you want to do next and what you want to proceed doing. And people get lost in this creative process because they get too caught up on one thing when the bigger picture is already out in front of them. You know, the bigger picture is already there, but since they're so focused on wanting to make this piece of the artwork beautiful, making one of this part of the song great. They lose focus on what they lose focus on the bigger picture. Real shit. There's a saying, I think it goes like, you focus on, the millions of ants crawling on the ground, you miss the mountain or something like that. Some I don't come to me for your philosophical quotes and shit. I'm not good with them. But you know what I'm saying, I try my best, and that's really all that matters. You have to fall in love with the process of creativity, because you're not gonna have your ideas just like that. You have to think about your ideas and how those ideas will work with, you know, the tools you have now. What How will those ideas manifest into something greater in the future? You have to think about that. Creativity is just not a, stop and go process. It's a planning. It's a plan. I'd say it's a planned thing. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. And another quote for y'all niggas are dropping. I'm dropping quotes left and right. I'm dropping quotes left and right, like on like assist and shit. Like, but real shit, you can't expect things to be done in a day. You can't expect to drop a 10 out of 10 masterpiece artwork in 30 minutes, bro. You have to put in the work. You have to think about this shit. You have to plan your next step. You have to this is the biggest part right here. This is the biggest part right here. You have to fuck everybody else. Now hold on. You have to fuck everybody's opinions about your work. Say fuck it to all of them. If you want, if you know that your artwork is beautiful, who the fuck cares what Noah across the street is saying about your fucking artwork, dude? Like, who cares, dude? You know that this shit gonna be beautiful. So why the fuck do you care about what anybody else had to say about your creative side, bro? It's your art. It's your fucking art. Why do you care, bro? Let them let I said this in like my last video, I think. Bro, who cares what they think? Let them think what they think. Drop what you want to drop, and let them catch on to what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Let them catch on to what you doing, my nigga. Don't worry about what they think about your shit. They ain't gonna really think about what you dropped until what, a month, two, a year later, bro. But like I'm saying, who cares? Who gives a fuck? It's your artwork, dude. Don't let anybody try and squander that shit. That goes for anything, bro. If you put in work, and you grinding and shit, and you genuinely believe that you can do it, who gives a fuck what anybody else thinks about what you do? Sometimes you can just give you constructive criticism, but that's up to you to differentiate that from just hating. Constructive criticism is good. You know what I'm saying? But when people try and force you to make something different to their liking, that's when it's a problem. That's when it's a problem, dude. But at the end of the day, be creative. Be fucking creative. Be the most daring motherfucker out in this planet, bro. Be the most creative, daring ass nigga that in this world. Cause who cares, bro? It's your life. It's your creativity, bro. Niggas don't see the bigger picture. That's cool, bro. They don't gotta see the bigger picture. As long as you see what you doing and you fuck with what you doing, that's all that fucking matters, dog. That's all that matters. But you know what I'm saying? This has been a Margella production. I'll see y'all, bro.